Deus do céu. Só coisa boa. Vamos lá.
Today, you will be experiencing Korean street food.
Ah, lá em Busan.
Wow, look at that bite at night.
Parece apetitoso.
Come to Korea's second biggest city, Busan. This city is famous for being on the coast and having some of the freshest seafood in the country. But it's
A gente vai ver comida de rua de uma maneira diferente.
also famous for its own unique street food. Every night at 7:30 p.m., a parade of street food vendors take their carts into Busan.
7h30, 7h30. Então toda vez que você for pra Coreia do Sul, for lá em Busan, 7h30 você já pode ir.
So we come to a very typical street food stall here in South Korea. The first thing you'll notice when you come here is the steam rising off of this tank.
Tigelinha de sopa com bucho.
Odeng is essentially like a fish.
Peraí. Salsicha de peixe? Ah, não, mas isso aí deve ser tipo aqueles Naruto, né? Deve ser tipo, eu acho. Opinião minha. Mas deve ser.
Sausage. I couldn't decide what to order, so I got a little bit of everything. Right here we have tteokbokki,
tem
rice cakes, fish cakes,
3,85, dá um
chili paste. That is some big tteokbokki. Usually they're much smaller and thinner. Let's try it out. It's so chewy.
15 a 16 reais. É um prato justo pra se pagar.
It's so addictive. It's slightly sour, it's super salty, and then kind of spicy too. This is some odeng, and for some reason that red chili paste goes really well with the kind of fishy broth that's on that flat.
Eu comeria tranquilo isso aí. Por enquanto tá bem suave.
I couldn't tell you why that's so satisfying.
Parece um Doritos molhado, parece uma massa de panqueca. Lembra muito uma massinha de panqueca.
But it is. It has a great consistency. It's almost like when you open up the fridge and you're like kind of hungry but not super hungry, so you peel off a piece of bologna and eat that alone. It's the fish version of that.
Olha esse peixinho. Olha esse peixinho. Bem servido. Peixinho bem servido. Eu não consigo nem pronunciar. Porra, Juliana. Acho que é por isso que a gente não vê mais Juliana no mundo, né? Tá acabando lá na Coreia. Não existe mais Juliana. Eles estão importando, porque já não tem mais lá. É a panqueca feita de peixe com Juliana.
Made from pollock. Look how gigantic that is. It's like layers and layers.
Tá.
Of fish pancake.
É uma panqueca.
Panqueca de peixe. And this is one such situation. Let's go for it.
Isso aí tem uma cara boa.
I think frying it on the flat top has firmed it up a bit. It is extremely oily and very heavy. Here, the edges right here. This is more fish and breading together. That's a nice bite right there.
Não, eu acho que vai acabar sendo um vídeo de comida boa. Não tem jeito.
This is a food that requires you to take your time a little bit more, because if you go quickly, oh, see, like right here, that is actually a fin sticking out.
Sim, é um perigo.
You're gonna choke to death.
Foi o que eu disse.
I got a bone right here. In Korea, they say, if you're choking on a bone, just eat some rice. It'll push it all down, except for, I don't have any rice here.
Mas é esse negócio que ele falou, tipo assim, se um espinho pega, aí você come ou miolo de pão, ou tipo arroz, né? Porque arroz, tipo, gruda também e faz descer. Mas miolo de pão é muito útil.
Right here is our third and final dish. So this is called bibimbap. So if you know bibimbap, it is like a kind of a salad of a number of different things that you mix together with rice. Here the rice has been replaced with, looking at menu, dangmyeon, a glass noodle. We've got some boiled greens in there, some radish.
Esse macarrãozinho é muito bom. É o macarrãozinho chamado de bifu. Eu conheço como bifu. Minha família chama de bifu.
Oh Lord, it's very good. The noodles have a great chewy texture to them. It tastes like there's some sesame oil in there because
Sabe qual que é o tchan? Eu acho que por isso que ele gosta bastante. O tchan deve ser a pimenta. Porque a pimenta, se você coloca no nível bom e coloca uma pimenta boa que tem tipo uma leve acidez, um pouco de picância, mano, dá vontade de você comer muito mais. Isso só quer comer, quer comer mais. Porque é muito bom. Eu jantei, eu tô com fome já. De olhar esses negócios, eu tô com fome.
Smoky inside. There's some mushrooms, there's some vegetables mixed in there, but mainly it's a carb bomb. If you're running a half marathon the next day, this is a great place to carb up. These are some of my favorite types of places in Korea. The food is not separated in some kitchen in the back. Everything is right in your face. The other great thing is if you want to eat something and you're hungry and you just want to go for it, you can just grab a stick of odeng like this, take a bite, and they'll charge you when you're done. No big deal.
É barato, hein? Isso é uma massa de peixe, né?
You have to come to a place like this, sit down and just point to what you want. Chances are you're not going to be disappointed. This is stop one.
Comeria tranquilo.
Let's keep moving.
O meu problema é que meu coreano tá enferrujado.
So we have come to the actual Bupyeong market, which
is
wild. It is a bunch of carts in this
narrow corridor, and they have a sign up here that says keep to the right. So jogado lá. Tá vendo? A gente costuma ver os vídeos de comida coreana aqui, mas é tudo gourmetizado. É tudo bonitinho. Aqui não. Aqui, ó. Nesse canal que a gente tá assistindo agora, é mais street food mesmo. Aqui é mais comida de rua. Olha lá. Mano, como é fininho. É muito fininho. Dá pra você fazer um... Perfeito. Perfeito. Gostei muito. Gostei muito.
Our official first dish of this Bupyeong market. This market is interesting. What are my honest thoughts? This is a fun market for people who love to non-stop make physical contact with other people who they don't know. The only thing making up for it is that this food actually looks pretty unique and pretty delicious. This right here costs 11,000 Korean won. It's fried, but it's still flexible.
Pouquinho caro. Esse eu achei caro, mas são 2 pratos. 2 pratos por esse valor, tá, eu acho que tá ok. R$20 cada um praticamente.
Fatty, juicy, certainly not crispy or anything like that. This is more like an omelet coating a steak.
Sim, isso que eu tava comentando com o pessoal aqui.
Being generous with the oil she's putting on there. We'll try some of the vegetables. A typical sweet Korean onion salad,
tipo,
very nice, refreshing.
Pimentãozinho curtido, sabe? Uma saladinha de pimentão com pepino, cenoura e cebola. Ó, acaba.
Combination. It's fun. It's a great start to our anxiety-induced night. Let's go.
Tranquilo. Agora, ó. Temporada. Se eu como pele de porco frita, não vou comer de frango? Se eu como torresmo, não vou comer torresmo de frango? É tipo... Baconzitos é feito com... Tipo, referência ao porco. Então seria franguizito. Franguitos. Vamos apelidar de carinhosamente franguinho.
First of all, this is something I've seen a lot in Southeast Asia, but never in Korea. It's a crab fried whole, and you eat the whole thing, the claws, the legs, the body, everything. And then here they have coconut shrimp, big, plump, looking absolutely juicy, fine and thick. I'm not going to eat that here. I'm going to take that, I'm going to leave the chaos and go eat it alone, like I usually do on a Friday night. Until I convince someone to marry me. Haha. We have our first...
Eu fiquei um pouco intrigado com esses pequenos caranguejos. Os pequenos caranguejos me chamou muita atenção. Deve ser bem interessante. Tipo, você... Cara, é inteiro. Como ele é pequeno, a casca dele não é muito... Não deve ser muito dura, obviamente. Mas... Você tem que ter uns dentes fortes. Eu acho. 10 mil wons? Dá quanto? Tá bom, tá um preço bom. Tá um preço bom. 30 conto? Por camara? Tá um preço bom.
Okay, now you got it. This is the coconut shrimp. You can see the coconut on the outside. It looks delicious. Let's try it out.
Bom.
Oh yeah, delicious. It's got a thick, crunchy coating on the outside. The wonderful taste of coconut. It's greasy, it's heavy. And that seems to be a bit of a theme for the food here so far. Or maybe that's just what I've been attracted to.
Eu compraria uma porção de cada. Uma porçãozinha de cada. O camarão deixaria por último pelo fato de que é pra dar aquele grande finale, né? Aquele que você fala, nossa senhora, é aqui que eu me esbaldo, sabe?
I think coconut shrimp, I think like a tropical location. I think the Caribbean or Jamaica. I don't usually think Busan, South Korea, but maybe this is where coconut shrimp was invented. Wife Cash? Right here we have our second fried food. This is the little crabbies.
Esse eu tô muito interessado.
I'm not making a joke about crabs. They look very crunchy. I do like how
morde.
Sometimes they can fry these and not put any breading. So
parece que foi moldado.
Let me try it out. Pretty good. It's so easy to eat. It's like the potato chips of the sea. It's
batata frita do mar, cala a boca.
Super heavy and greasy, but it almost feels like they stuffed meat into the body of the crab. It doesn't even seem natural. Let me break one of these open for you to see. It's so full of meat. Overall delicious, 8 out of 10, but it needs
8 de 10.
Even if it had ketchup.
É, faltou um negocinho pra você dar uma chunchada. Querendo ou não, fritura, você precisa de alguma coisa pra dar uma chunchada. Você vai comer um onion rings? Uma chunchada em algum molho. Com batata frita, chunchada em algum molho. Não tem jeito. Se você tem fritura, chunchada. Exceto torresmo. Mas aí você joga um limão por cima, então dá na mesma.
We've come to our next location, and now I'm very excited because here they have lobster, but they put some kind of artificial crab inside of the lobster. This is the carapace of a crab, and he's put cheese and potentially crab meat inside of it. Right now we're gonna order and then see how it's made. All right, right here you can see the stuffing of the lobster. He puts in some mock crab going inside of real lobster. Then right here we have the crab heads with some crab meat, some cheese, some butter, and then some fake crab inside of that too. Now the butter is going on top of everything.
Não, graças a Deus é pouco gorduroso.
There's no doubt about that. More cheese going inside of my crab heads. Putting a load of
colesterol sobe como? Sobe full, tá?
Oil on the grill. He's got his hairspray right here. Yeah, baby. It's like roasting in here, but it feels so good because it's cold outside. I love it. Okay, so this is food number 7.
Sétimo alimento. O homem tá imparável hoje. Ele tá comendo, se bobear, ele come até você, se você deixar. Marca a touca na frente dele.
Every time you come to Korea and you come to one of these street food streets, you will find some guy with cheese, seafood, and fire. And at last, I have found him. This guy is making something truly unique. So we have all these different parts of the lobster cut in half.
Então como que vai comer isso? Garfo de plástico.
But then there's kind of a weird seafood salad made into the body, stuffed inside of there. He's also created his own sauce, that white sauce. It looked like mayonnaise to me. And he had a tangy red sauce. He had tons of oil. He had mounds of butter. A pretty nice flavor. Slightly overcooked, a little tough, to be fair. He did drop a napalm bomb on it from about 50,000 feet. Oh, the tail is even kind of pre-ripped out and cut up. Maybe it cooks faster that way, and maybe it's easier to eat. Smoky. I can taste the gasoline. Whatever he has in a hairspray bottle, I can taste it. It tastes a little bit like acetylene. By the way, the 13,000 Korean won, which is roughly $10. That's not that bad.
Aquela gosta, né?
So if you peel it back, these are real eggs from inside the lobster. Then this is that fake crab meat that he's put inside. So we want that combination. Wow, look at that.
Tipo, querendo ou não, é prato bem gourmetizado. Então fica caro mesmo.
What an odd combination of flavors. The eggs are kind of rubbery, a little fishy. The crab is sweet, of course. And then all of it's just covered in mayonnaise, cheese, sauce, and oily, as greasy.
Exatamente, o que eu tava falando, muito oleoso.
Creation, and I think absolutely worth that price. So right here we have the crab head, eyeballs bugging out. Inside there's meat,
tem uns olhinhos dele
there's
ali.
fake meat, and then even more cheese. And it doesn't even look like all the cheese melted. There's mayonnaise too, and I can't believe this is less than $5
Esse é
for
barato.
what we have right here.
Esse eu comeria. Na verdade, eu comeria tudo que apareceu até agora. Comeria tranquilo.
It's deep and it's full of stuff. It's hard to tell like what is cheese, what is meat, what is sauce.
Comeria
There's certainly a
tranquilo,
lot of fillers, and most of the meat is fake crab meat anyways. But still, you're eating it from an animal's head. The mad seafood scientist, striking once again. I like this guy. I was wondering why he was wearing a mask at first until I realized all he's doing all night is breathing in fumes. It's only 8:30 p.m. This guy is high as a kite already.
Olha lá.
We stumbled upon our next food. We're going strong with the meat, and we've got more meat right here. These are like giant meatballs.
Tem erro isso aqui? Não tem erro. Não tem erro. É uma almôndega envolta no bacon. O que dizer, pai?
Logs covered in bacon. They're spicy.
Caramelizado. Nossa, com aquela pincelada de pimenta.
So spicy. The more you buy, the cheaper it gets. So it's 1 for $4, but you could get 3 for $10. So it says scotchy egg. Oh, so it's a Scotch egg. Okay, let's try it out. Let's get the spicy one. So he puts on 2 different types of sauce. Then that's gonna get the torch. Wow, you can see the bacon sizzling on the outside. That is definitely haram. Put that in a little bit of a cup. Then that's gonna get cut and quartered. From here, dressing, some mysterious white sauce, and then some greens to go on top. That is complete.
Nossa senhora, esse aí deve ser muito
right
bom.
Here we have a Korean Scotch egg. But what is a Scotch egg? I will tell you from my memory. A Scotch egg is a boiled egg wrapped in sausage meat, coated in breadcrumbs and baked or deep fried. So this is the Korean version of that. There is indeed an egg in the middle. I know because I asked. Then a layer of meat, and then instead of breadcrumbs or anything like that, they put bacon on the outside and they sauce it up like crazy.
Eu jurava que era de carne. Ah, não, ele pediu um de ovo.
You would think that the torching would have done more to it, because actually it's very cold. Just moments ago, the bacon was sizzling, and now it's just kind of room temp. But the taste is good. It tastes like way over-seasoned hamburger meat or like a meat loaf.
Interessante o conceito,
viu? It's hard to taste the bacon because that sauce is so strong and powerful. Another bite?
E porque querendo ou não, tipo, o bacon é só pra complementar, né? É só pra dar aquela abraçada no ovo. Tem como eu falar as coisas sem parecer estranho, não? É um pouco complexo, devo admitir, mas...
Overall, I like it. I find it to be
Comeria
creative,
tranquilo, viu?
innovative, and
É bem,
fun. The fun
bem
take
criativo
on a classic
mesmo.
food from another country. They just did their way with their ingredients and their flavors and a load of sauce. Let's
É
keep moving.
impressionante. Takoyaki! Ah, eu queria provar isso.
From other countries, let's try what this man has right here.
Não é isso que eu queria experimentar, não.
Banseo made the Korean way. What does that look like? I'm
Lindo,
going to find out. The dish
Graças a Deus é pouco gorduroso, né? Pouco gorduroso.
starts right here. We have a thick batter going on top of oil, and then even more oil. My God, that is half oil.
Ah, é, não, pouco óleo, é
rice flour. But I gotta tell you,
só fio de óleo.
That much oil. So basically, it's deep fried at this point. The next step,
Não, é
we've
quase
got
frito,
some
exatamente.
onions going on, sliced onion, some bean
Lindo.
sprouts. Right here, we have pork coming from the grill. Right here, the epic flip, closing it all inside. So the next step is to cut it into 4 pieces, so it's manageable.
Pessoal
A few
ama
shrimpies go
utilizar
on next. So here we have a lot of fish sauce going on, and a load of sweet chili, and then a peanut sauce going on top. All right, 감사합니다.
Quer colocar mais o que, pai? Quer...
Korean banseo is something I
Joga
never
uma
thought I would
mostarda
say
junto.
in my life. This is very different from a typical banseo. The typical banseo would be on a wok. It would have a little bit of oil. This is a record-breaking amount of oil. He kind of has all the same ideas, essentially. He's got pork, he's got shrimp, he's got the rice flour batter, but it's like you typed banseo into an AI image creator, and then it spat that out.
Bonito.
And it was like, we kind of didn't get it. It is just a deluge of sauce, but it picks up pretty good with the chopstick. All right, my first taste of Korean banseo. Let's try it. It's very crunchy, and from sitting on that griddle, on that flat top, it's gotten a bit smoky too. The sauce on top is what's really sweet.
É por causa do molho, né? É por isso que fica doce.
It's a pool of fish sauce. Actual fish could...
Cara, o que você vai fazer com esse óleo? Você não pode beber isso. Se você beber isso aí, o seu cardiologista vai te chamar no dia seguinte. Quer dizer, daqui 5 minutos. Porque você não vai sobreviver até o dia seguinte.
Swim in this. I actually kind of like the flavors. It's crispy. It has like a nice balance of vegetables. There's a ton of pork in there. An irresponsible amount of sauce, but I still like it. Is it just like the Vietnamese banseo? Not even close. But this man made this his own. Bean sprouts, shrimpies,
Ele tá fazendo do jeito dele, tá vendendo do jeito dele.
Less than $5 for this whole dish right here. And trust me, this is enough calories to last for about 2.5 days. Awesome adaptation from here. I'm going to tell you which street food today was my absolute favorite.
Caramba! Foi uma das melhores que ele comeu. Impressionante.
That is the end of the video. Today we tried 10 different street foods. If we were doing a $100 challenge, I would have hit that easy. Although I gotta say, some things did seem
Achei
pretty
também os
reasonable.
preços
The lobster,
razoáveis.
not that bad, not that expensive. The banseo.
A lagosta eu achei um pouquinho caro, mas pelo fato de ser lagosta, tá ok, né? Eu acho que foi o prato mais caro. Agora, aquele caranguejinho, eu comeria tranquilo. Tranquilo. Eu acho que o caranguejinho era o mais... Ai, o bolovo lá, a almôndega enrolada no bacon.
At the end, super reasonable. My favorite food of the day, I think, surprisingly, was the last one, the banseo. I just thought it was so creative, it was fun. I saw he had a little chart on the side of his cart explaining to Korean people like what banseo is, what is inside of it. I saw a lot of people curious, wanting to try it, and it's pretty decent.
Isso aí foi interessante. É um prato totalmente diferente, que a gente não espera.
It tasted good, and it tasted like someone taking a chance and doing something a little bit different. If you love anxiety, if you
Isso aí
love
vai ser...
not being...
Nossa, isso aí... Nossa, a noite vai sofrer pra caramba. Vai sofrer pra caramba no banheiro esse cara. Nossa.
Able to stop and look at anything. If you like loud drunk people, I recommend coming here to Bupyeong Market. Otherwise, guys, that is it for this one. Thank you so much
Valeu,
for watching.
meu
I
querido.
will see
Até
you
a
next
próxima.
time. Oh man, I can't wait to sit in the fetal position at home. I'm so full. Oh my God, the oil. Guys, before we go,
Foi o que eu disse.
I want to say a huge thank you to Joe right here. Without Joe, this trip would not have been possible. He has facilitated this whole shoot from beginning to end in all the locations we went to. So Joe, thank you so much. You can find more information on Joe here at Wandering Bicycle on YouTube and on Instagram. More information about Busan travel and delicious food that you can find here. Thank you so much, Joe. Peace.